Okay, we had a little hiccup. We got that fixed up now. Hello, welcome to the stream. As you can tell, I'm not 100% yet. I don't know what's going on. I think there's like a mild infection in my sinuses. Everything else feels fine though. I just have a little bit of trouble breathing when I sleep, but other than that, I'm fine. No headaches, no pain, no sore throat. I'm just feeling a little off in the nose, and I don't know what's causing it, other than the fact that it's annoying. But then again, I am very easily annoyed all the time, every time. So yeah, welcome to the stream. What we usually do, I talk a little bit about what I've done this past week, especially if it involves art. And there will be some very mild spoilers for something coming out next month. In the meantime, I finally got my copy. Yes, Nintendo, don't cease and desist. I'm literally just talking about the game. I'm not going to be showing it on stream because this is an art stream. Despite, you know, the entire Final Fantasy VI overlay. But yeah, I finally got it. For some reason, Canada Post had decided that the game that was 3 hours away needed to go to the completely opposite end of the peninsula to a town 6 to 8 hours away, further down, and then make its way to me. So I had to wait an entire extra week, but finally it is mine. And it took me 2 days to beat. And that includes the new post content. Which, honestly, there was not much of. It was, like, barely a boss gauntlet. Now, I mean, like, barely. Because, of course, not all the bosses were there. But, yeah, this is, oh yeah, there is a Spanish version. One thing I really don't like about this version of the game, and that is literally just me, is that it doesn't have the ability in the game menu to change the languages. If there is, it's not in this version. I actually had to go out and change my Switch language from English to French so I could play the game in French. And once I'm done playing the game in French, I'm going to go back, change my Switch languages to Spanish so I can then play the game in Spanish. The rest is pretty fun, and I was telling my friend about this, I got the game 2 days later, I finished it, and I was like, well, it's 10 hours, 13 hours if you really take your time. And then he said, well, I thought it was going to take you a little bit longer to beat it. And I was like, well, maybe if it was my first time playing the game, but I kinda played this game a lot. Yeah, you hear that? There's a cartridge in there. Full kit. Cartridge, booklet, original box, cardboard. Because I need to show off a little bit sometimes. But yeah, I got both now, so I'm happy. Just gonna move those a little further down. Now, all I'm going to show about what I'm planning, the new kit that I'm planning for next month. I have painted a card. Like, it just looks like a big giant sampler. I painted a piece of smooth paper with, I believe the name is either green gold or yellow gold, from the Kool-Aid palette. So I could take a picture and get the sparkly texture. And then I painted some dots of various, how should I say that, transparency levels, so I could get the shape. I might have been working on a little brush set for funsies. It's not the Spice Rack Volume 2, not yet. I still need to get on that, I know. But Power Trip is almost over for me. I only have 2 pages left to draw. After that, I'm taking a vacation. So I'm going to try to catch up on some stuff that I needed to get done. But there will be a new goodie in December. So if you guys don't want to miss it, subscribe to my newsletter. My newsletter is in my link tree. L'arbre dans ses feuilles, la ridon, la ridée. I'm going to post the link tree in the chat. I'm still gonna... I have sacrificed my usually yearly massive order of David's tea. Santa's Secret tea. I love this tea, but I decided to sacrifice it in favor of some art supplies. Some dream art supplies. There's been some stuff that I've been wanting to get for the longest time. Forgot to post something here. There we go. There's something I've been meaning to get for the longest time, and finally it was worth it, because what's going on is that I absolutely love Stuart Simple's Culture Hustle art supplies. I do have some already. A lot of gifts because the shipping is killer. But I've always wanted one of his blacks. Like I've been wanting one of his blacks since Black 2.0, and he recently came out with Black 4.0, and he decided, after having us fill in a questionnaire, to do something special for artists for Black Friday. So what did he decide to do? But you had to be quick. Was with every order, does not matter what you bought, how much it costs or anything, as long as you bought something, you would get a free bottle of Black 4.0. So I decided, you know what? If I'm going to take advantage of one Black Friday sale in my life, it has to be this one. It has to be this one. I have to. And you guys know I absolutely hate spending money on myself before Christmas. I'd rather spend it on my parents. But I basically bit the bullet. I went to the shop. I decided I'm going to get a bottle of Blink, which is his black ink. A bottle of Wink, which is his white ink. Mostly because I want to see how it ages compared to other white inks. White ink tend to get gummy. And I decided, because that I actually really badly needed a new bottle of Super Base. And of course, in my order, I had the perfectly reasonable prices of the bottles that I bought, and then the $60 shipping. And it's the only option you have, because I'm guessing any cheaper, and then, I don't know, Air British or Air UK or whatever they use was going to kick the box all around the world before it gets to Canada. Now, as I said, because I was there like, pfft, I thought I closed that. I thought I deleted the Barbarian Queen Charybdis thing because it's over, and we funded. Woohoo! I know I deleted it. I just did. Anyway. So, with the price of the Black 4.0 bottle, which was free, it practically paid for the shipping. So it was like if I had paid for the bottle, it would have counted as free shipping. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Because they were so close in price in Canadian dollars. So yeah, I'm going to be getting some dream supplies sometimes in December, I would assume. Because we're pretty close to the end of the month as we speak. Yeah. Sorry. But get used to that because I usually always kind of chug my lunch Pepsi before I get to I get to the stream. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm getting some... I'm also getting a surprise box from somewhere. I'm not telling from where yet, but I'm getting a surprise box that should... of art supplies, which was a gift. I didn't order anything there. So... yeah, that should also show up in December. I am very happy. I will tell you guys about it when it does show up. I'll see about at least trying to make a little video, maybe not a live, because as soon as the box gets here, you know my mom is gonna want to see what's in it like right away, so there won't be any surprise reveal or anything, but at least a little list and then a little drawing with the supplies, like back when I was able to afford the Art Snacks subscription videos that I used to do. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to be moving this window right here and this one down here so I can actually see my script and open my script. And whoo, so bright. I don't know what's going on my chin. There's bugs in the house, and I keep getting bitten on the soft of the chin. Which chin? I'm not sure. I think this is my second one. Could be my third one at this point. Gonna grab this, gonna grab this. Gonna grab this because I'm a little thirsty. It's water today. I ran out of the really good flavor of Kool-Aid, so. Okay, oh, hi, Paul. I'm doing well. You missed all the art news. All of them. Every single one of them. So you'll have to watch the replay. Then again, that's what I have the replay for. Not everybody can show up at the exact same time. And I know 1 p.m. is an awkward time, but it is literally the only free time I have without being called every 10 minutes. Oh, you know it's going to be a long one if I have to incorporate props and backgrounds. Mom got her hair cut and like more wavy than curly. She looks like 10 years younger. It's beautiful. That is so the wrong font. It's supposed to be back issues. I'm happy to report I have a lot less back issues than I used to. I don't know if it's because my back is scared of me using my Shakti mat. This video not sponsored by Shakti mat. But I have to say the actual brand because I don't want to say the literal nail bed and that somebody buys a nail bed of another brand that I haven't tried and go, it doesn't work. A literal nail bed will probably not work for everybody. Just that mine helps a lot with my back pain, and I haven't had like real back pain in a good month or two. Sometimes I'll have a little ow, and then I just lay on the mat for 20 minutes and I'm good to go for the rest of the day. It's almost frightening. Like, I have no problem recommending art supplies, but I'm always worried of recommending the Shakti mat because, well, it works for me. But that's the thing, it works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you guys. And at the price they are, it's hard to recommend. You know what I mean? Oh, we got 3 people watching today. Hello, 3 people. Paul and 2 people. Oh, hey, I was talking about a brush kit earlier that I'm working on that'll premiere in December. The icon is still here, if you want another hint. If it helps, it's multiple brushes, and each icon will show the color that the brush is. Yeah, so yes, they're colored brushes. And it might have something to do with a certain company's paints. They released a new palette a couple days ago, and it might be in honor of that. It is not the full new palette because I couldn't find a color swatch online, but it's one of them that's in it, if it makes any sense. It will be a paid set because I worked really hard to get the brush to look the way I needed it. Yes, I have mirrored aviators because I want to. Little sip. Important to stay hydrated. No, you want me to... fuck you. So... Of course, I was checking my email because I like to do some of that to distract myself because I got ADHD. And especially during Black Friday, I'm getting emails up the nose. And Amazon's Prime Video service that I don't use just asked me to stream on their service. And I'm mad because I tried using the service yesterday, and I have Amazon Prime for the Canadian account. The movie I want to watch is only available on the US account, and I would need to buy a second Prime account. A second Prime subscription, so that would mean I would pay for 2 subscriptions on the same website, just that one is Canadian and the other is US. The movie being Belladonna of Sadness. I recently came across its existence. It's gorgeous, but very, very sad. Hence the name. So I'm kind of stuck watching it on YouTube, probably at low quality, in Japanese with Spanish subtitles, because the other subtitles are either Japanese or Russian, and I understand either or. But I do understand Spanish, so I'm going to have to go with that. But artistically speaking, that movie is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I want to watch it. Shira wanting to see a movie only for the art style? What are the odds? Le Roi et l'Oiseau, La Planète Sauvage. I literally have a VHS copy of... yeah, what's the name of that in English? The Thief and the Cobbler. Of course, my copy is in French. I have yet to see it. But that's mostly because my VHS player is plugged to the TV in my room, and the TV in my room is about this big. I don't have the eyes I used to. Oh, Paul woke up. I'm gonna give him some sylphs. Whee! There's 3 people watching. That's always nice. Buff Life. Sure, that's an idea for a song name. You know when you really like the project you're working on, but you're not mad that it's finishing? That's how it feels with Power Trip. I love Power Trip. It's fun. But it's about time we get to another episode, which will be next year. Sometimes next year. Of course, ideally, whenever I try something new, I should make a video about it and show you guys. And holy jeez, that is a lot of work. I'm an artist, I'm not a content creator. It's not content I do, it's frickin' art. Even when I do the silly little shit posts, it's still art. There's so much paperwork involved. I'm getting back on my bullshit. I'm getting back on my schedule. That template that I had downloaded, and then I started working on it to make it fit what I actually have to offer. And of course that went completely to hell the week I was sick, so now I'm slowly building back up off it to try and have some sort of schedule going on. Shiro, if you're going to have a little vacation in December, can we still ask you questions about art? Yes. I will not be posting anything related to Super Mario Adventures Continue, because that's for next year, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do nothing. I can't do nothing. And you guys know I like helping you guys with your art. Even though I seem to not be able to do my own. There we go. For those wondering if I look that much like Mom, where is her beauty mark down here? That's actually from her mom. So there you go. Some Shiro lore for you guys. Is that the same purse from when you had trouble at the airport in Quebec, Shiro? It is. I've had the same purse for almost 30 years now. It's a sturdy purse, what can I say? I have more of the same brand. I just like this one the best. Is the most solid of all of the ones I have. I mean, I don't want more, I got enough. And like it's only like early this year where Emily the Strange decided to sell merch again. I should check their store, see if they're still selling merch. Because when I was a teenager, I loved Emily the Strange stuff. And honestly, clearly, I still do, since I still have the purse. I think I have like one shirt that still fits me. Because obviously I do not have the same body type as I did when I was 15. Let's be honest here. But if they still have the umbrella for sale, I would like to get the umbrella again. It was a sad as fuck day the day I broke my Emily the Strange umbrella. The handle got twisted, and when I tried to twist it back in shape, I snapped the handle, and I was like, ah! I was a very sad panda that day. I'm pretty sure I still have some other t-shirts. Really strange t-shirts, but I don't think they fit me no more. I mean, I made a cleanup in my underwear drawer, and I made a cleanup in my PJ drawer. Now it's time to make a cleanup in my t-shirt drawer. But the thing is, my t-shirts are pretty cool, so I don't really want to get rid of any of them. What I should do is either make cushions with the ones that really don't fit anymore, or use one or two with the design intact to patch up my quilt. My quilt is ripped up a little bit from age. I think it's what they call a dirty quilt, because it doesn't have a pattern, it's just old clothes patched together. But I like it. It's heavy enough that it counts as a weighted blanket. And it was made by Nana, so... If I gotta save shirts or save that quilt, if I have the choice between the two, it's that quilt. Hi, Coco! Yeah, but Shiro, did you ever make a quilt before? Nah. Is that supposed to stop me? Not doing something before never stops me. In fact, it encourages me to at least try. This whole giving up before even starting thing, not my jam. I think you mean crazy quilt, but I get what you mean. Crazy, dirty. It's probably dirty anyway. At the ages it's got. Gotta put that back to Vector. I went to the store. Okay, this is another one I have to wait for the chat to load. Thank you, chat. I went to the store and just got back. Forgot milk at the supermarket. I like milk. I don't like forgetting milk. Because then you have to do a whole trip just for one thing. And I socialized enough that day. I usually need a nap after every time I do a grocery run. It's not even because people are annoying. They're not. They're just peopling. You know, being perfectly normal in public. And that's really exhausting for me. I'm not gonna start giving shit to people just for existing. That's not fair. But I am gonna mention that I'm an introvert. And for those watching, take a look. Yeah, go take a look at Coco's Coffee Shop. That is hard to say. Coco's Coffee Shop. Coco's Coffee Shop. At least, Quick Trip has cheap milk and eggs, so walking there pays off. And you get your stupid little walk for your stupid little mental health. So you see, it pays off. The new brace does help, by the way. Good! Super good. That's another thing, because I'm sensitive to light. Doesn't matter how sunny it is outside, if it feels too bright, I have to put on the aviators. Then everything is tinted blue. It doesn't matter which ones I put on, because I have a pair in my purse and a spare pair that I keep on the kitchen table. And one is tinted blue on the outside, the other one is tinted pink, but when I put them on, everything I see is blue, whichever one I put on, so I don't know enough about color theory to make sense of that one. But they're like chameleon-like. Like, they're mostly blue, but they're kind of rainbowish a little bit. And the other pair is mostly pink, but it's a little rainbowish too. So it might have something to do with that. At least when it's not below freezing. Yeah. Let's just say at least you got it like just in time. Because we are in below freezing season. We got 4 people watching now. That's already one more than what is usually a good day, so that's nice. I'm doing my best to try and advertise when the stream is on. Once again, going back to that schedule that I'm trying to build. Because here's the thing, when you schedule posts, like, people tell you not to put links in your main post, not to put hashtags in your main post, but at the same time, when you schedule posts, you kind of have no choice to put those main links and those hashtags in the main post, because if you're scheduling it, it's because you plan on not being there to update it, but then you would have to, like, put yourself an alarm or something and hurry up and add those links and those hashtags, so then what would be the point of scheduling those posts? So yeah, social media allows you to schedule your posts, but the algorithm is programmed not to make it easier on you if you use that scheduling tool that they provide. If you get if you guys like watching me draw, I would guess that the videos that I'm planning to do, for one, the stuff that I ordered, and two, the secret stuff I'm going to receive during the holidays. Pretty sure you guys are gonna like them. I have in mind to do a micro lesson on screen tone. Should probably do that too, but I much prefer doing these lessons like not as videos but as photos with captions. Like that to give people a chance to understand what I'm talking about and to take their time with each step. Instead of having to look up constantly and pause and try it and look up and pause and try it and look up and pause and try it. Some people work better with audio instructions. I do not. Doesn't matter that it bleeds over here. Oh, almost threw my my stylus on the floor again. I already broke my tab mate. I would not like breaking my stylus. Of course, guys, don't worry when I say I broke my tab mate. I mean I broke the old one. This is the new one. No. Yeah, I still get my notifications on my phone while I'm streaming, because once again ADHD. Just had another porn bot try to follow me on the Instagram. Because, I mean, these bots and these people running these bots act like porn works like fast food. Like, if they drop into your DMs and offer porn, and you think, oh yeah, I could go for some porn right now. No. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Leave us alone. Yeah, that's right. I just took a look at the calendar. I do believe I'll be able to do the Colors of the Month challenge this Saturday coming. It's gonna be tight, but it's going to be possible. So keep an eye out for that on my Instagram. Speaking of colors, load chat. Come on. Come on. There we go. I need to try out my 5 below markers. Yes, please. I want to see how that turns out. Because you gotta try this stuff out. I'm not gonna automatically shit on anything from 5 below, Dollar Store, Dollarama. You gotta try them out. I have some markers from Dollarama that are like really, really good for what they are. But they're kind of really heavily saturated in dark colors, so I prefer to use them in my airbrush to do some space backgrounds because I like space backgrounds. I do what I want at my age. But I have some really bad ones that try to pass themselves as alcohol markers, but they're water markers. And they eat paper like it's nobody's business. I keep them around to spray too, but like really just on cardstock. I don't want to draw with them. That's when they eat the paper. They aren't great, at least I didn't spend a ton. Now I'm curious, go pull them out. Shiro, you always draw yourself in the same color jeans. Do you only have one pair of jeans? Yeah. I do. What you gonna do about it, fool? If your answer is give you a gift card to a clothing shop so you can get yourself a second pair, then yeah, go right ahead. I have pink and purple jeans. Once again, Coco proving that she has way more taste than I do. But we all already knew that she's the pretty one. I could make a joke and go, because I'm the smart one, but we all know I'm not the smart one. Would take a lot of imagination to assume that I'm the smart one anywhere. I am clever, yes, but I am not smart. But Shiro, you keep knowing all this trivia and you keep like devising ways to do things that we wouldn't think of, and yeah, I'm clever. I'm not smart. That is not how my brain works. I'm a babe. You damn right, Coco. Let's go take a look. So Coco sent me a photo of her pink pants, and it's like the perfect shade of pink for her. And y'all better be jealous because I'm not showing you the picture. I am the only one with the privilege to see Coco's pretty pants. Top is not bad either. Top is lovely. Sent you a pic of my outfit for Thanksgiving. You look great. And I think the scrunchie that you put on your braid is matching your pants. You see that? Putting an outfit together. And me, what do? I go online in a PJ and a housecoat. Coco makes an effort. I make 0. My magenta hair suits me too. Also true. Also true. I'm not present in this cartoon. Dad was there. I just didn't want to have to just draw him and not have him say anything other than hoo 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 hoo. But it did find it very funny to see Mom find out that her sock, quote unquote, wasn't fitting because somehow the cap on her pump had flown out somehow and bounced and into her boot and placed itself perfectly so that when she would put her boot on, basically, come on, this is the cap and this is her foot, and her toe, every time she would put her boot on, her toe would fit perfectly inside the cap. So that's why she didn't catch on right away that it was a foreign object in her boot. And it felt like her toe was ripping her sock, but then when she would pull her foot out, the sock obviously wasn't ripped. So it took a couple of tries before she found out the actual culprit. We're almost done, people. Gonna have another sip, and then we're going to put the nice washi paper that I like to use for my backgrounds. Water's good. Water's good for my back, and it's probably thinning down whatever the hell is stuck in my sinuses. I may not be a good role model, but I will say drink your water. Love the comic today. Thanks for an awesome show, Sharon. I'm looking forward to the colors of the month on Saturday. Yay! It's nice to hear other people say they're looking forward to seeing more stuff from me. It does great things for my already gigantic ego. Having a gigantic ego is good for your self-confidence. I just don't want it to take over and make me start thinking that I'm better than everybody else. No, that's not the point. I just want to keep myself happy and confident in my work, so I can feel like, yes, it would be worth it to practice. I'm gonna cancel that layer, if only because the table is mixing into it. There we go. We are losing the table in the background. We don't want that. Alright, let's do the usual. I'm gonna drop a couple more sylves for you guys to pick up while I do the look over. Yeah, looks good to me. One last save to be extra safe. Gonna wait for you guys to pick the sylves up before I switch to the bookend. Because if I do that while you guys are playing, it's going to be annoying and it will not be fun for you. Gotta take that time to clean up my inbox a little bit. Okay, we're done. And as usual, with every end of stream, extra special thanks. Caramel drizzled, rainbow sprinkled. To our supporters, Amber B, Paul K, Miss Davis, David F, Marianne J, Carl Bloke. Thank you guys so much for your support. It's always immensely appreciated. Now, as we were saying, of course, next weekend, no, that's not the right calendar. Next weekend, we're going to have the Colors of the Month Challenge on Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is a bonus that I do for you guys because I love you. Don't make me change my mind. And of course, next Sunday, the usual weekly bootleg cookie live stream. Same time, same bat time, same bat channel. Is it your time? I don't know if it's your time, but it's my time. I don't know your time. I don't know your life. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. A lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys next weekend, Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I love you all, and bye-bye.